press record on my phone.
Yeah. Right, you set Lewis. Oh. Alfie, fantastic display tonight. Decision win for yourself.
Yeah.
Was it very much spin to win thing? So you landed a lot of spinning back fists and a lot of spinning kicks. Talk us through that fight.
Yeah, I spin a lot. That's in my arsenal. Yeah, I've always, it's like one of my basics. To be fair, I favour spinning over some other techniques. Just from my lateral movement, I feel like they're easier to get sometimes, and I like to counter fight with it. So yeah, a lot of spinning. But yeah, I'd say that's my basics.
Were you surprised by your opponent's sort of durability? I mean, you caught him flush for a spin kick to the chin. Yeah. And he just sort of went, come on then. Like,
yeah.
You know, what's it like when you got a durable opponent like that in front of you?
Yeah, he's a game fighter. You know, 25 fights. Tough fighter. Yeah, hats off to him. He was a tough fighter. I didn't land as clean as I should have. Yeah, I don't know. After the first round, I think like maybe I had an adrenaline dump. I wasn't like as energetic as I normally am. But no excuses. I still got the job done. But again, yeah, he was a tough opponent.
You talked there about the energy and stuff. We saw this fight was obviously at 161 pounds instead of the 155. Do you think that extra £6 had a little bit of an effect as well?
I don't think it was that. No, I don't know. I have to assess what it was. Yeah, I have to assess what it was. I don't think it was that. I felt good. Like I rehydrated. I felt good. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was a mental thing. But yeah, still, again, I was still throwing a lot of shots. But yeah, I felt like sometimes I could like dig in a bit more.
Yeah. So you obviously land you on the clean in the first round, dropped your opponent. Sort of went to the ground and stuff. Were you surprised your opponent didn't actually try and, after that experience in the first round, he didn't try and grapple you a bit more and take you to the ground in the second and third?
Yeah, well, I think he did try. But a few times I stuffed it. He didn't. I was showing the knee a lot, so he didn't want to go for a double leg. He knew that the knee would come up and hit him, so he was trying to body lock. And if you notice, when we got pushed against the cage, that was his attempt at a takedown. But I managed to out pummel him, and then I was strong there. But I'm wondering. I think he might be left-handed. His defence on the cage was like left-handed defence. I didn't plan for that, so it was quite interesting. There I was brainstorming, but yeah, hats off to him.
It's your fourth fight now in Bellator, undefeated in Bellator, mate, which obviously sounds fantastic in its own right. Obviously, in no disrespect to your previous opponent, 25 fights. What are you looking at next? You're looking at people like bigger names now going forward?
Yeah. I'd like again. I'd like to get on the Dublin card.
Yep.
That would be a great one for me. I'd like to get on the Japan card. That's our ultimate dream. Yeah. If they have a Japanese lightweight out there. Again, my style is attracted to, they're very much into their traditional arts, and I think I display a good taekwondo and karate background, so they're loving me out there. So Bellator, get me on the Japan card. If not, get me out to America. Again, I feel that the American crowd would love me as well.
Yeah, definitely be great to see you against one of the Grand Prix guys as well.
Yeah, that'd be lovely, yeah.
The lateral movement you mentioned there as well, when Botti was coming forward, he was coming forward quick. How important was that to get yourself off the cage, and notably when you were standing that southpaw stance, bring that bit of flair to the show in front of your home fans tonight?
Yeah. I think that's the first form of defence is footwork, and I use it a lot, almost too much sometimes. I feel like I could sit down and cover up, and then maybe I'd land a bit more sometimes, but I feel like if no one can touch me clean, then I just keep doing it. But sometimes, like this fight, I feel like I should have sat down a bit more and digged in. But it's just too easy to win fights like that. But I know sometimes I should get a bit more wet instead of just like not getting hit at all.
The Bellator Europe lightweight division is quite stacked at the minute as well. If Japan doesn't happen and Dublin is your next down, have you got a name in mind that you want?
Yeah, I like Peter Queally. Peter Queally, again, he's a big name out there. He's a lightweight, so that would be a good one. I know they keep the Irish, so he's really the only Irish lightweight or welterweight that's worth me fighting. I wouldn't mind a welter, but I don't think they've got any like great welters or lightweights there. Apart from Peter Queally, he's a great fighter, so that'd be a good fight for me.
Alfie obviously got Soren back versus Terry Brazier tonight in a lightweight bout. Is that a contest you're looking at, and maybe fancying one of those guys?
Yeah. I like if Soren back wins, I like that. Terry Brazier, again, he's a great fighter. I think we will meet eventually, but he's like a London guy, I quite like the idea of fighting people from other countries, and I like keeping it international. But yeah, I think me and Terry Brazier, maybe like a few fights down the line, that'd be a big, like a UK bout. It'd be big. We'd main card that and sell it out. But for now, I think it was good for me to fight international names, and that would be great for me. But yeah, Terry's a great fighter, and Soren Beck's a great fighter. So yeah, either of them would be a great fight for me.
You really look like you enjoy yourself on that night as well. How much is that important to your style? The way you fight to enjoy yourself and getting there in front of a performance like that?
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Doing some flashy stuff. It's almost like dancing, you know. So I think it's important. Like, what's the point of doing it if you're not enjoying it? I know many fighters just don't enjoy it, and I don't really see the point. There's a lot easier careers than this. So yeah, why not enjoy it?
And a tough opponent as well. Did the fight go as you expected it would go?
No, I thought I was going to finish him, to be honest with you. I thought I would have digged in a bit more and finished him, but I didn't. So I'm quite upset with that. But at the same time, this is a learning process, you know.
Alfie, just a word on shoot fighters and particularly the mood in the camp that's been going on with the whole rivalry between Fabian and Mike. Obviously, it got a little bit physical with the weigh-ins. What's the mood been like in the camp throughout this whole process?
Amazing. Yeah, we really have developed each other, you know. It's great. These fights that have got a bit of emotion in them, they bring out the best in you. And I've seen Shipman firsthand. He's phenomenal, cardiovascularly, technically. He's just an animal. So. He's just a beast, and I get to witness it in the gym, and it makes me work harder, you know. And then obviously look at MVP. I think he's the best welterweight in the world. Had an unfortunate lucky punch loss, but I think he'll bounce back and he's going to get the world title. And then I don't really see anyone beating him.
Is there anyone at LSF who you think the media aren't really speaking about enough that's coming through?
Yeah, we've got a load of young guys coming through. In particular, I think the Basharat brothers. I've also got a training partner, Felix. Felix Klinkhammer, he's a German guy. Felix is early on in his career, and Javed and Farid, they've got a few fights, but these guys are animals. Like, if the coach wants to demonstrate, he'll choose these guys. He'll be like, he won't choose the older pros. He'll be like, Javed, Farid, Felix, come and show this, because they're just technically perfect. So I'd like to see them on the Bellator stage for sure, and I think they should get signed pretty soon.
Finally, Alfie, team.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. There's loads more as well. So, like any other LSF guys, you're an amazing team. These are just the ones that I train with a lot. There's loads of smaller weight classes as well that are great, and higher weight classes.
Can I just ask one question? Just going back on what you said about the weigh-in. Obviously, there's a bit of it kicked off a little bit yesterday. Do you prefer going into a fight with a bit of needle, or do you prefer like a respectful opponent?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still undecided. I know that sometimes I perform better when I'm a bit pissed off, you know, and that was almost to my detriment tonight. I think he was very like nice and kind. Like he took it on short notice. So I was quite thankful to him. So it was sort of like but I sort of like a rivalry. I sort of like to look at him like I want to hurt him. And all the fights I have I've been aggressive and knocked him out. So I think I need to get a bit more pissed off in future. Yeah.
Finally, Alfie, teammate of yours, James Haskell.
Yeah.
Also a fellow Bellator fighter, obviously on the Jungle Minute, on our side. Can he win the show?
I think so. Come on, look at him. He's a funny guy, good looking, jacked. All the ladies are going to want to look at him. Yeah, why shouldn't he win the show? I think he's one of the favourites, if you ask me.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Thank you guys.
Cheers.